What's up, everybody? Let's talk about today's General Hospital episode, shall we? Before I do, well, no, I'll wait to the very end to do this. This is some casting stuff, some casting calls and casting stuff that I want to bring to you guys' attention, but I'll talk about that at the end. But let's talk about today's episode of General Hospital. I actually kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks that a lot of these storylines on GH actually haven't really caught my interest, and they're actually kind of getting boring. Um, I'm actually digging this Morgan storyline. And I said that a while back. The Morgan storyline is the only one I'm really seriously interested in. And that, and the Lulu storyline, but which could have some improvements to it. But I'll talk about that whenever they're shown again. But yeah, this Morgan storyline is actually pretty good, well thought out storyline. And is it me or do any of you guys think Morgan and Ava Jerome, who I am loving? I mean, I'm a fan of Moira West, but I wasn't really a big fan of her in The Young and the Restless. I liked her on As the World Turns, true enough, but I wasn't a big fan of her on Young and the Restless. But anyway, I have a feeling either Morgan was sleeping with Ava Jerome, because apparently Carly Michael and apparently one of Spinelli's friends, Woodrow, was who was actually basically another version of Spinelli. They were basically sitting there trying to well, at first Carly and Michael was sitting there Michael was on the phone with AJ telling him how sorry he was for not being in New York with him for this whole Rella stuff on Pickle Lila Rella stuff on the Chew, which I'll have a mini rant about later on this video. But anyway, I said a mini rant. Now I'm not gonna full on rant about it, but it's a mini rant. But anyway, and Michael's basically saying telling AJ how he'll keep him updated on Morgan and whatnot. And Spinelli's friend Woodrow came over, and they were Carly and Michael, and they were basically pressuring him to find out, hack into Morgan's account hacking his account on that website, and to figure out who he was talking to. And that guy was basically like, and then Woodrow guy was basically like, who? The question is, who wasn't Morgan talking to? He was basically real popular on that site. He was talking to everybody on that site. And Morgan, he was basically like, he basically hacked into Morgan's account. Long story short, he hacked into Morgan's account, pulled up all of the transactions of everything Morgan was talking in this, because he found out that there was this girl who was either claiming to be there's this girl who's a college student, or she's claiming to be a college student, and her name was Jerome Around the World. Which, like I said, I'm either convinced Morgan is sleeping with Ava Jerome is this girl that Morgan has been talking to on there, and I'm also probably convinced that she's kind of also in a way, or she knows about this stuff Morgan's been getting into. Because if you guys don't know, I only figured out about this because of people on YouTube, or people from YouTube videos watching that SoapNet marathon, that 50 episodes of GH, that GH 50th anniversary SoapNet marathon thingy. And the Jerome crime family was actually a family that Duke Labrie, that Duke used to work for. And we all know Duke used to be a big time mobster back in the day. He's changed that now, but with this whole stuff about Jerome coming up, and I don't know for a fact, but it's pretty obvious that Ava Jerome is involved in that Jerome crime family, or is a heiress to that Jerome crime family. And she basically, like I said, I am loving her, but I think either her and Morgan are sleeping together. And we also know she's Lauren Frank's mother. Well, Franco's daughter's mother. Who is obviously going to be played by Kristen Alderson. We all knew that was happening. We all knew that was obvious that Kristen Alderson was going to be playing Lauren Frank. And if she seriously is a Quartermaine, then that kind of bags away from the fact that her and Michael could get together. I mean, seriously, that kind of, in a small way, that kind of, that takes away that fact, of them getting together, because that's kind of like that'd be Michael's first cousin. Because if Franco generally is a Quartermaine, that would make he and AJ brothers, and and so then that will make Michael being in a relationship with his cousin. But I'm thinking either Ava Jerome is with Morgan or um Lauren is with Morgan. That's what I'm guessing. Like I said, I'm also digging the guy that plays Morgan. I mean, he's a pretty good actor. I mean, Mark Tishner's a great actor. Like I said, the guy is a pretty good actor. He's a pretty great actor. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about the new Morgan in the comment section. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Um, moving on. Um, let's see. Moving. What else happened on today's episode? Like I said, I am so not here for this whole Piccalila relish stuff in the chew. I am so not here for that. I'm sorry. I mean, in the amount of times they said the chew today, I could have seriously started a drinking game. I seriously could have started a drinking game with the amount of times they said the chew today in Pickle Lila relish or whatnot. But I actually love the Tracy and with Spinelli. Well, also the Spinelli and Luke scenes were also kind of kept me from fast forwarding that. But and also like I said, those scenes were also the Spinelli and Luke scenes were the scenes that kind of kept me from fast forwarding. Also, the Tracy and Luke scenes kept me from fast forwarding that storyline today. But anyway, Luke was basically sitting there telling Spinelli that he was the one that. Well, we all know that he said that Luke set Spinelli up, and we found out on yesterday's episode that Luke set Spinelli up, and we also found out that from Luke today that well, Luke told Tracy, was sitting there telling Tracy that he didn't find Lauren Frank, but he did find her mother, and he gave her mother that document to sign, try to get Lauren to sign, and Tracy was basically like that conniving bitch is basically holding all that over their head. Well, basically she's gonna be the deciding factor, and the mother's gonna be the deciding factor over whether Tracy keeps ELQ or not. Anyway, like I said, I'm over this storyline and all these panic attacks AJ's been having, because AJ put it together that kind of put it together that Nicholas and Tracy are there together, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually like the Tracy and not Tracy, the Elizabeth and Nicholas scenes today. Like I said, I feel I can like Nicholas and Elizabeth this time around if that's what they're gonna do. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel. How you guys feel about Nicholas and Leah's this time around? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was because last time Lucky was around and I was a Lucky fan and Lucky was crying just basically all the crying Lucky did. But anyway, but yeah, I'm over that story. I don't really see much how I can elaborate on that storyline. Just tell you guys how over it I am. Um, I'm not really looking forward to them being. I mean, it'd probably be funny them being on the chew, but I think Nicholas eventually is gonna bag. Nicholas is gonna bag out of all of it and whatnot, and because Elizabeth told him something today, like if you seriously love me, you will back off AJ, and you will back off you and Tracy won't be on the chew, won't come on the chew. So I believe Nicholas is gonna do it for Elizabeth, gonna bag off for Elizabeth to probably try to impress Elizabeth. But anyway, what else happened? I'm not gonna lie to you. The Sonny and Olivia stuff, I can tell you, I can just tell that they're gonna pair those two together. You just tell right now, out of all the amount of scenes they've been having, they're going to pair Sonny and Olivia. You can just see it coming from a mile away. That Sonny and Olivia pairing is on the horizon, and like I said, I'm actually okay with it. But anyway, now that's really about how I feel about today's episode. I thought it was a good episode. Not really much to say about it, but it's a pretty good episode. But I also got to talk about some casting calls that went out. So apparently, a lot of people in the GH press and a lot of the soap press have been saying that I've been looking at a lot of the recent GH casting calls and saying who these characters probably are. And my understanding is they are casting the role of Christina. I'm hearing the possibility that they may recast Christina during the summertime for like the summertime storyline or whatnot. Because the summertime is normally where they go younger, where they focus on the young adult crowd, the teen scene, which the teen scene right now ain't nothing but 3 people. But anyway, that's probably about to change. Cause apparently Kevin and Lucy's daughter Christina, I think that's Kevin and Lucy. I know it's Lucy's daughter for sure, but it's apparently I don't think she's coming to town. And I've been wondering with Lucy being and since I think she's like a teen, she's in her teens. Why hasn't she come to town yet? That's what I'm wondering. Why hasn't she come? Why hasn't she already come to town? But anyway, with Lucy and Kevin out of town, but Kevin is I think going to return because John Lindstrom has been busy, but I think Kevin is going to return. But Kevin and Lucy's daughter's coming. Also, a classic GH couple, Sean and Tiffany Donnelly. Their I'm hearing their daughter is coming to town as a teenager, either a preteen or a teenager. So that they're gonna have her. Well, she's probably not gonna be a preteen, cause this show really don't know what to do with. Well, she's probably gonna be like 15, 14, 15 years old. Probably gonna be in that age range. Put in the age range with Molly and them. Which I know I'm probably gonna be talking shit about. Speaking of Molly and them, I'm probably gonna be talking shit about their storyline tomorrow because they're gonna be on tomorrow. I can already tell you guys I'm probably liable to be talking shit about that tomorrow. But anyway, but yeah, and I also hear that Lucas Jones is probably coming to town, and I know for sure Spencer Castellan is coming to town because Tyler Christopher did an interview. Well, he didn't do an interview. He did like a Twitter chat. He was chatting with fans on Twitter last Saturday, and they asked him about Nicholas, and he actually said that Nicholas is in fact coming. Well, he talked about Spencer. Spencer is in fact coming to town as a recast, and the actors who plays him, his real name really is Nicholas. But anyway, which actually kind of has me wondering, because it was a while back that Rick Herbst, who y'all know played Rick Lansing on Molly's father on General Hospital, who I seriously would not mind seeing coming back. But yeah, he was on he was on Twitter and saying something like that his son Nicholas, he has a son named Nicholas, and that his son Nicholas has booked a role on General Hospital. So that has me wondering: is his son playing Nicholas? Is his son gonna be Spencer? Then that means they seriously they've sore assed him. But anyway, let me know what you guys think at the bottom of the screen at the comment section about today's episode. If I left anything out, let me know and I'll give you guys I'll comment back or speak about it tomorrow. Give you guys my thoughts on it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.